going on? Back at Dave the Confused. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking about some pretty creepy stuff. As you know, I absolutely love urban legends. Can't get enough of them. Made a bunch of videos so far about them. And I've gotten a lot of ideas from the Confused Army, people watching, and I really appreciate it. I was talking to my cousin Jessii Vee, you may have heard of her, and we were talking about our favorite urban legends. And we decided let's make a video about it. But before we continue, please leave in the comments your favorite urban legends and ones you want to see videos made about, either from myself or Jess. Put them in the comments and we will definitely read them. So the one urban legend that I picked that ironically kind of goes along with my life a little bit is it's called the kidney heist, or the stolen kidney. Now I know some of you have heard about this urban legend. I think I've talked about it in my channel before, where someone goes on vacation, usually alone. Usually these people are targeted because they are alone on vacation, so like a business trip, or someone who goes on like backpacking adventures over Europe or something. Somebody who just travels alone on a regular basis. And you go to a local pub or bar and you start getting your drinks on, you get a little tipsy, and you meet someone from the opposite sex, or someone that's essentially interested in you and showing in very physical ways. And they say, I have a hotel room just around the corner from here, come check it out. So you go back to this hotel room and everything's cool and drinks are flowing and everything, and then boom, you black out. And you wake up the next morning in a bathtub full of ice and water, and they have stolen your kidney. Now, the whole premise behind this is that someone is stealing organs to sell on the black market. Something like a kidney can go to upwards of $40,000, $50,000 on the black market, which is a good chunk of change for one night of work. Here's where things get a little bit crazy about it. One, the kidney was surgically removed with surgical precision, which means someone with a medical background, like a surgeon or a doctor, was the one removing the kidney. So it's not like, you know, some crazy weirdo is just like grabbing kidneys from you. This is someone who's gone to medical school and has become a doctor and was able to remove a kidney from you and keep you alive in the process. The second thing is, there has actually been cities in North America that have heard about this urban legend and got so creeped out by it that they actually have hospitals put like emergency codes in place that if someone were to get to the hospital that just went through this, like got a kidney stolen, they would have medically everything they need up front in order to help keep this person alive. That to me just sounds insane, that this story, this legend, has reached the proportions that literal hospitals in cities like Chicago, New York, Toronto, Buffalo have literally have codes in place in the hospital in case one of these people come in. But this is not just strictly to North America. This urban legend has been told apparently all over Europe, places in Australia, New Zealand. Like, it's everywhere. This legend has gone international. So if you ever want to travel alone, I suggest maybe bring a buddy just in case, you know? Because kidneys are important, trust me, they're important, and you should probably keep yours. That is my urban legend that I absolutely just like adore, I love, and movies about it and talking about it and everything. So what's your favorite urban legend? Leave in the comments below. And here's my cousin Jess.
Hey guys, it's Jessii Vee, and I'm glad to be back here once again on Dave's channel. Today I'm going to be telling you my favorite urban legend, and listen, it was so hard to come up with just one because I have a million. If you guys have watched my videos, you know I do urban legends all the time, and I love them all. But I think if I had to choose one that I've loved since I was a kid, it would have to be Bloody Mary. I know that's like a classic urban legend that a lot of people already know, but there are actually a few different versions of her origin story that maybe not a lot of people know about. The most common story is that Mary was a witch that lived over 100 years ago. People thought that she was dabbling in the black arts, so eventually she was found out and she was executed. And then the story goes that if you go into the washroom and call her name, she will appear before you. Now, the second story that isn't talked about as much is about this woman who was involved in a fatal car accident. And unfortunately, her face was fatally scarred before she died. And she appears in the mirror when summoned with that same horrible scarred face. And then another legend is that Bloody Mary is actually based on the historical figure Queen Mary I. Those are the three most talked about, but honestly, there are probably like 17 different urban legends about Bloody Mary. But I'm sure you all know the game. You have to go into the bathroom and light a candle, and then you have to say the name Bloody Mary 3 times in a row into the mirror. Now, apparently only the bravest children or people would do this because she will appear before you, or so the legend says. Now, if you do see her horrible face in the mirror, there are 4 things that are said to happen to you. The first thing says that she will literally take your eyes out of your face, which is horrible. The second thing is that you will die and you will have the scars all over your face when people find you. The third thing is that you might mysteriously disappear from the bathroom. So your friends will go in to see if you're okay and they won't be able to find you, and it's said that you will be stuck in the mirror with her. And that's why you disappeared. And the fourth thing is people say that you will literally be driven insane by the sight of her, or you will drop dead. So all of those things are terrible, but it's still really thrilling to go and do this game. I remember I tried it once as a kid and literally got locked in the bathroom because my friends were like pushing against the door. It was a horrifying experience. That's one of the reasons why I actually don't like sleepovers. But I'm still really fascinated by the Bloody Mary urban legend. And comment down below which legend of her you guys know, because there are literally so many. Anyways though, I hope you enjoyed my little Bloody Mary story time. I'm really excited to see what Dave's favorite urban legend is as well. And yeah, thanks for having me guys, and I will see you later. Bye!
Well, thank you so much, Jessii Vee, for coming and talking about her favorite urban legend, the Bloody Mary. I have gone to parties where people have been like, oh, go in there and do the Bloody Mary, and I was just like, absolutely no way. There's no way. There's no way. I'm the funny guy. I know in a horror movie I don't make it. So I am not, repeat, not. I'm not bringing that on me. I'm not putting that poison on me. No thank you. No thank you. Again, what's your favorite urban legend? Leave in the comments below. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Confused Army. Please check out our merch, and at least our dogs aren't werewolves. Don't care, you are the one thing.